channel. I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Happy Friday! I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today's video is going to be a He Falls First romance recommendation video. Rafa from My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. And this is a mafia romance set in Italy. And we're following Giovanna, who goes to Italy against her parents' wishes. She's in the middle of a cornfield when her car breaks down, and a guy stops to help her out of her situation. But she quickly realizes that the guy has some shady intentions towards her. She runs away as fast as she can. She bumps into another car. That other car happens to be Rafa. So he takes her to his house because she explains the situation that she did. But what Gianna doesn't know is that Rafa is a mafia boss, and he becomes attracted to Gianna, and because of her personality and the fact that she went over the people in his house. And Rafa definitely falls for Gianna. First, Lincoln from beautiful Exile, and Lincoln definitely falls for Arden. First, they meet when Lincoln goes to Arden's brother's dojo, and Lincoln sneaks up on Arden, and Arden all of a sudden flips Lincoln over her back and puts a knife to his throat. What are you doing in my brother's gym? And Lincoln explains to Arden who he is, and Lincoln realizes that Arden is his best friend's little sister. Ever since their meet cute, Lincoln has been infatuated with Arden. Isaiah from Play Along by Liz Tomford, and Isaiah has always been obsessed with Kennedy. He definitely falls for her first, but he thought Kennedy was always unavailable because she always had a wedding ring. He is a baseball player and she is a physical therapist for the baseball team. And Isaiah and Kennedy both end up in Vegas for reasons. And they end up accidentally getting married. But stuff happens when they get back to their baseball team where they have to stay married and they have to act like they're really in a romantic relationship. And so Isaiah is gonna use that to his advantage. Isaiah is going to make Kennedy play along with him until she falls for him. And oh my goodness, Isaiah is the epitome of he falls first hero. Another book by Gianna Darling, we have Asking for Trouble. And Boner definitely fell for Blue. First, he saved her when she was held up at gunpoint at her convenience store. And ever since then, he become obsessed with Blue. But Boner's going to have to do some pretty good convincing because Boner is part of the Fallen Men and the MC Club. Blue is wary of people who are from motorcycle club because she's from a motorcycle club and her motorcycle club is not a good motorcycle club, but all the Fallen Men guys and their ladies except Blue with Open Arms, Lights Out by Navessa Allen, and it's a stalker romance. And Josh is definitely an obsessed hero, and he begins to stalk Allie because Allie is a trauma nurse. And to blow off some steam, she likes to watch thirst traps online of masked men, and she has a particular favorite masked men, and she texts the picture of her favorite to the guy she's been seeing. And the guy she's been seeing shows the photo to Josh, and it turns out Josh is that masked man. So once Josh learns that, he becomes obsessed with Allie, obsessed with stalking her. Callahan from Endgame, and Endgame is by my friend Indy Valentine. For those of you guys who don't know, Indy Valentine is Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl. She doesn't have a YouTube anymore, but it's her debut book. And Callahan definitely falls for Dakota first. It's a baseball romance. Callahan is part of the baseball team, and Dakota just got a job to be a photographer for said team, and they form a friendship. And it's a slow burn romance. He just wants to be there for her, and they slowly open up to each other. And Callahan is the first to want a romantic relationship with Dakota, but Dakota is kind of hesitant because of his sister, who happens to be her best friend. But what I love about Callahan is he goes to his sister Navy first and tells her that, hey, I'm in love with your best friend and I would really like your blessing. And the thing that he does for Dakota at the end of the book had me bawling my eyes out. Brogan is a football player, and he is part of the Holland brothers. He is the honorary Holland brother. And his heroine is London. And London has Brogan's old P.O. box. So she gets all his fan mail delivered, like fan letters, but also women's underwear for Brogan. And when they finally meet at a nightclub, because she's at a nightclub with her roommate, and she hears the name Brogan 6, and she throws all the fan mail onto his face. Brogan feels so embarrassed, like he wants to make it up to her, so he writes letters to her as an apology. But they're at a nightclub again, and they bump into London's ex-boyfriend, who is going to become his brother-in-law because her younger sister is getting married to his brother. London asked Brogan to be her fake boyfriend in front of the family so she can save face, so she can tell her family that she has moved on from her ex-boyfriend. And Brogan accepts the idea because he needs to fix his image with the media, because the media portrays him as a playboy. And Brogan definitely falls for London. First, I cannot mention a He Falls First video without mentioning Reese from Unsteady by Pete and Corinne. It is a hockey romance, and Reese definitely falls for Sadie first. They meet on the ice when Reese is having a panic attack, and Sadie is there to help him get out of that panic attack. And since then, Reese has always had a thing for Sadie. He falls for Sadie first, and he just wants to be Sadie's safe space. And Reese is a definite He Falls First hero. I love Reese and Sadie so much. Those are all the books for my He Falls First recommendation video. Please let me know if you have read any of these books. I would love to know. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking this video would help me out a lot. And I'll see you Monday. Bye.